Alright, so, let's see what your energy's like. You got that Mercury retrograde happening, people disowning their own families and shit. It's a whole vibe. So let's see what you're up to, what your scenarios are like for this Mercury retrograde. The past comes up so that you can resolve it, right? Sometimes it's unresolvable, right? Some people you don't work with. And sometimes we just gotta forgive and forget that they existed, right? So let's see. What is your energy today? Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Good, we need some good news. Karmic relationships, I felt that shit. I felt that coming up. This is Orion energy, right? This is about polarity, soul growth, and conflict, right? Having to resolve that shit. Let me tell you though, some resolutions have to happen within you, right? It ain't going and trying to make something right with a shitty person who isn't going to, ever be on your side about shit, right? They're gonna bring up some mistake you made 15 years ago, right? They're gonna trigger you. They're gonna do that kind of shit. Let them be. Let them be shitty if they want to. Karma's gonna come at their ass, right? Just don't be shitty. Double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Let me tell you something about being a light worker. It's very lonely. It's lonely. Because, it's you in spirit, right? It's lonely in the fact that you're not gonna have many humans on your side, right? And the ones that you do, keep them close. Keep them close. Everyone else, let them fucking go. They're just shit anyway, right? So, let's talk about this karmic relationship that you're facing. Or relationships, right? It could be more than one. Sometimes the best way to bring harmony and balance into your life is to just cut ties with people. They ain't on your frequency. They ain't understanding you. And they never will. They don't speak the same language. That's like being on two different radio channels trying to walkie-talkie each other. You ain't gonna hear each other, okay? It just won't happen. And it just causes more conflict, more triggering, more gaslighting, more nonsense, triangulation, the whole thing. So, let's see it. Right off the bat, we have Queen of Swords. Cutting people off. Yeah. Yeah. This is good energy. Right off the bat. The reason I'm saying that is because you're learning your karmic lesson there. Not everybody gets a seat at your table. Okay? I know you want to make sure everyone's getting fed. But I think it was Tupac who said, I still want to see you fed. I just don't want you to be fed at my table, or something like that, or you don't have a place at my table, or something like that, And that's really how it has to be. Like, don't come at it with hatred or resentment. That's where the forgiveness aspect comes into play. Also, understand some people ain't worth the fucking time or the effort or the shit. Four of Swords in reverse, yeah. Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords is about being able to relax and rest up and rejuvenate yourself, right? And right now, you're struggling to do that, right? Six of Pentacles could be having money problems, right? But I do see that that will be resolved. With the Six of Pentacles, it's like somebody coming in to help you out, right? Courting in reverse, this is a love card, the Lover's card, right? Gemini energy. Which is interesting with the Four of Swords. You could be a Gemini, that's air energy. But it's also a severance, right? Queen of Swords, courting in reverse. There's this energy of a severance, cutting ties. Ace of Pentacles tells me you're starting a new journey, a new chapter in your life, right? That means some old characters going to be taken out of the book, some new characters coming into the book. And you know what? You might be on a whole new book, actually. You know, you might be just closing that one up and starting a whole new fucking book, right? Ten of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity to kind of start again in your own life with, you know, after having cut out certain karmic relationships. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. And this is generational wealth, right? This is you establishing yourself and finding your happiness and your balance. Mercury retrograde is actually very important, as much as we don't like it, but it helps you to see who's not on your side, right? It helps you to see that you've been investing in energies, telling your deepest concerns and things to people who don't give a flying fuck about you, right? That's what we're facing with Mercury retrograde. As the mask is coming off. Alright, you've been dealing with these people all the way up until now, but guess what? The mask was on. Mercury retrograde is like, let me just take these masks off real fast. Let me show you who this is under the mask. It's like Scooby-Doo. And if it weren't for these meddling kids. But yeah. This Mercury retrograde, I feel like, is very important and very valuable for you in the long run. It might be disheartening to see who's trying to start shit with you. It might be disheartening to find out who's not on your side. The people who really want to see you fail in life. The people who are rooting for your failure, right? And you know what? They gonna get theirs. Don't be worried about that. Just don't. Just see them for the fucking beast that they are under that mask, you know, and get on with your life. You ain't got time for demons, right? That's what this is like. Sometimes when that mask comes off, it's like you see the demon hiding underneath the skin there. Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior. She's got her Bible and she's got her gun. This reminds me of that Lana Del Rey song, Cruel World. I've got my Bible. I don't know. You've got your Bible and your gun. You like to party and have fun. Yeah, I'm feeling that. There's this energy of taking no shit, right? The wands, I love the wands behind her. They're all the skulls of her enemies, right? That's hilarious. Like, cutting motherfuckers off with the quickness. Just like, okay, you're dead to me, you're dead to me, and you're dead to me too. Like, that's the energy I'm seeing here. Like, I don't think you were expecting certain things to transpire, but the way you handle it is gonna be fucking ballers fuck. Or is ballers fuck if you're handling it right now, because I see you just like, oh, you garbage, goodbye. Yeah, I see somebody coming in with a peace offering, right? 4 of Cups. And this bitch, I gotta get closer. You gotta see this. This bitch is rolling her eyes, arms crossed. She's like, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't need your peace offering. I have peace within me without you. 3 of Cups. There's celebration, right? I feel like there will be a celebration. There will be a cause for celebration. You know, when you are able to be free of this emotional baggage, because these people are baggage to you. 9 of baskets or 9 of cups tells me your wish fulfillment is on the other side of your struggle. 7 of wands in reverse. You might be struggling to see a path moving forward. Wow, let's clarify that, because there always is a path moving forward, right? The free man, right at the bottom of the deck, right? It's a Fool card, and that represents ground zero. Starting out from ground zero, taking that leap of faith into the unknown, and being free, right? Sometimes freedom is hard, right? Sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes that means that you've got to do some shit that you ain't never done before. Because now, you know, freedom is a whole other thing. If you're with the 6 of Pentacles, you know, there could be people who financially are codependent on you, or vice versa, you know, or interdependent, I should say. I don't like saying codependent. Interdependent, right? Like, you might rely on somebody for something, and then you realize this person just shit talks you, and this person just wants to see you fail in life, and this person isn't fucking good at all, and that's disheartening. But you don't need them moving forward, and actually you'll start seeing more blessings and more abundance coming into your life when they're gone, right? Because I was seeing here, let me pull these out. 9 of Sticks, 9 of Wands, you know, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles, right? And it's saying, as soon as you cut these motherfuckers off, just wait. The blessings start rolling in. And guess who's not on your list for those blessings? Guess who's not going to be profiting off of your blessings? Not them. They can stew in their own stupidity. So, you're struggling to see a path moving forward. Or maybe you're being pushed on a very specific path. Let's talk about that. 8 of Pentacles, it's time to put in some work, right? Work. Show me how you work. That's probably not even the lyrics, but you know, my girl Rihanna. That reminds me of another Rihanna song. And I shot a man down in Central Station in front of a big old crowd. Yeah, dude. Hey, mama, I just shot a man down. I never thought I'd do it, never thought I'd do it. Whatever happened to me? Okay, she's way better at singing it than me, but you catch my drift. Man down. Time to cut some motherfuckers off. Time for them to be dead to you. As in you never contact them again. Right? Your ancestors were telling you this, right? The ancestors card is showing up, and it's like, you are safest without these people, actually. These people don't have any good intentions towards you. Three of Pentacles in reverse. These could be people who you once thought had your back and were going to help you out when you were down and out. And then they used that time while you were down and out to talk bad about you, to mistreat you, to go tell all your enemies about what's going on in your struggles and shit. Yeah, shady ass motherfuckers. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Well, they gonna get theirs. It's funny because this is a genie, actually, in this picture, right? And I'm seeing with the King of Pentacles in reverse is all their wish fulfillment being taken away from them. All the wealth that they have acquired for themselves. All the things that they shit on you for, they're going to live it. They're gonna live it. And how are they gonna fare when faced with the same karmic challenges? Probably not as well as you did. Probably not as well as you did. People who kick you while you're down, they're gonna learn. Your ancestor card showed up saying they gonna learn today. They fucked with somebody who had integrity, who was trying to do the right fucking thing. They gonna learn. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. Everyone's gonna see them for what they are. I'm getting into this one. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody here who has a beautiful life, right? They have no reason shitting on you, right? In your hard times. They have a beautiful fucking life. They have all that they want. All their wish fulfillment. Everything that they said they needed from spirit, right? Everything that they cried out for, they got it. And now they're going to lose it. Five of Swords, conflict, right? We saw that in the beginning of this with the karmic relationships. Yeah. I see hella conflict, right? This girl's, she's got like 5 knives in her hand and she's like look at this. Look at this. Look at that imagery, okay? Like, better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in war, right? Am I right? It's like, you've been bred for war because of all the struggle, all the hardships, all the shit. You know war well, right? You don't want to be in that. You're seeking harmony and peace, and people are bringing war to your table. Well, guess what? They're going to know what it's like to lose to a fucking warrior. Black Hermit in reverse. The Magician in reverse. They're not nearly as resourceful as you. They don't know how to manifest shit for themselves. I see that you've been a blessing in their life. Just for them to do this. 5 of Wands, yeah. See, the conflict ain't even just going to come from you. It's going to come from every angle. Their work life, their home life. They're creating a living fucking hell for themselves, right? Because you're a star seed, right? Let's remember that card came out. You're a light worker. And when you're hired by God to do God's work, God doesn't fuck around, right? God doesn't fuck around. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Many are called, few are chosen. And do you think the chosen are going to be at the bottom of the fucking barrel forever? No. This is a karmic lesson. You were put in that struggle to take the mask off their fucking face. Right before your success. You couldn't take these people with you to success. They would have taken all you earned. They would have taken all your blessings. They don't belong with you in your next level. Them bones. Somebody's going to be getting some news soon. There's a lady getting a bone reading, right? I don't know if you know much about hoodoo, but in hoodoo, we read bones, right? My son taught me how to read bones. Ironically, right? I taught him about reading tarot cards, and this kid's like grabbing chicken bones from our fried chicken nights, and he was like, "Hey, let's throw the bones." And he taught me how to read bones, and that's kind of cool. But what I'm seeing from this card, though, is you're receiving news, right? Somebody's receiving news. Let's talk about that. Aunt Caroline. Alright, so Aunt Caroline is being photographed right now, right? And there's spades and clubs on her dress. Spades and clubs in tarot are swords and wands, right? Which both mean honest communication, right? The honesty is going to fuck this person up. The truth prevails, right? The garden in reverse. They don't take care of their garden. They don't nourish their home, right? They live in lack. Guess what happens when you don't sow seeds? You don't get harvest, right? Well, guess what happens when you sow seeds in the wrong soil? You don't get harvest. Somebody is losing their abundance. In tarot, flowers, gardens, that's abundance, right? That's real wealth. Somebody's losing it. And it's all because, and I'm coming back to this, it's because you have evidence on them. Photographic, recorded evidence, whatever. They don't know this. Yep, 8 of Swords. They don't see it. They don't know it. They're in their own self-imposed prison. And they're digging the grave deeper for themselves. The more they continue to try to fight over nothing. Over nothing. You weren't even in a position to fight them. And they tried to start shit with you. You weren't even in a position of wanting to fight them. You were trying to figure out your own shit, going through your own struggle, and they're like, let me just punch you while you're down. While you're down there, will you bite this curve? Right? That's what I'm hearing. Like, they just fuck you up when you're in your lowest place. Well, guess what? When you reach your highest place, guess who's going to be begging for help? begging for something. And you just won't need to do that for them. You know? You don't gotta give any of your blessings to them. Not a goddamn one. You don't owe them shit. Never jam today. Promises that were not kept, empty words, and not living in the now. Somebody is deeply living in the past. Don't worry about the past. Let the past sort out the past. I would say you may have dealt with a lot of empty promises, a lot of things that never came to fruition. You may have had empty words of people saying that they loved you, that they cared about you, that they had your back, and they would always have your back because of your blood or whatever, you know? And they lied, right? And I feel like you're facing this, right? And it's throwing you right back into the past for that present life regression, okay? That's what Mercury retrograde is. It's present life regression. I was talking to my friend about this. It's where years ago, somebody got, whatever, and they can't live past that. They can't grow past that. They can't expand past that because they're so stuck. They're stuck. Their own self-imposed prison at their own crossroads. Fucking surrounded by their own goddamn swords of their own creation. Right? They create hell for themselves and they're like, why does my life suck? Well, you're fucking with angelic ass people, okay? People who are light workers, who help humanity as a whole. Yeah. You don't do that. You know what? They spit in Jesus' face too. His own people. People he thought had his back. You know what? While he was being crucified, guess who was denying him? Denying ever knowing him? St. Peter, one of his best friends, right? And then St. Peter goes on to bring on St. Paul, who was killing Christians the whole time Jesus was alive. And then they're like, you know what, Paul, maybe you should write the Bible for us. Right? That was the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate. People you think have your back. Everyone thinks Judas was the one betraying Jesus. And he was one of them. But we failed to mention what Peter did. What fucking St. Paul did. We failed to mention those, right? That's why St. Peter got to get hung upside down. Artha of Kali. You're forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. Like I said, you're a light worker. You're a humanitarian. That's your work. To live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. Vishvamata. Although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer to not be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated, these circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. You just needed to drop the dead weight, right? It's like a lizard needing to shed the old skin, stuff that doesn't fit, stuff, it no longer fits. Let it go. This was a really good reading. I was feeling the energy before I even fucking pulled the cards. Before I even pulled the cards, I was like, this is strong. Well, I hope that you are all doing well. I know that you will be, even if you're going through a little whatever now. Take a few breaths, go meditate, give it up to God, spirit, whatever you call it, We all pray to it. And we all know it. So go give up your burden to that, to spirit. Spirit sees everything. Spirit watches everything. And what people don't realize is light workers are literally here for Judgment Day. And Judgment Day isn't like some crazy apocalyptic thing. No. It's where we see who's on that demonic realm, who wants to keep doing some cycles on Earth, and who's on the ascendant realm, who is going on to other vaster places, right? This is purgatory. And once you've learned to be a light worker and just do that shit, everything else falls into place. Everything's gonna fall into place. It is falling into place. These people leaving your life, that's part of your blessing. And you get to know that now. I don't give a fuck if it's your own damn mother. It's better now without them. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.